All right. My hair looks crazy. I just washed it. About to get a haircut tomorrow. But I wanted to talk about the Falcon and Winter Soldier for a little bit. Please, so bear with me. Bear with me, please. Let me get this going right here. So, the first episode was relatively... I'm trying not to give spoilers. But I'm trying to give information that's relatively public for the most part. But, so the Falcon and Winter Soldier was... The first episode was obviously laying the groundwork, much like WandaVision. The first episode wasn't like the most thrilling, obviously, but it was laying the groundwork. Sam... Well, actually, no, forget it. I'm going to give a little bit of spoilers, a smidgen, because not too much happened in the first episode. So do not watch this if, you don't want to be spoiled about anything past this point. You've been warned. But Sam was convinced by the American government to give the shield to them, as, to put it in this nice little presentational case. And it was like, oh, that's the right thing to do, Sam, it's a symbol that Captain America gave, blah, blah, blah. Basically, he's a blonde-haired, blue-eyed, person. So Sam did that, felt like, okay, cool. And then definitely War Machine, Rhodes was like, hey, why don't you take up the mantle? He was like, hey, I felt like that wasn't me, but whatever. Basically, the government just convinced him that he wasn't good enough to be that symbol. So we get to the backstory of, Sam's life, his family, Winter Soldier, him trying to recover, him being pardoned by the government because they knew that he was actually a war hero, but then Hydra obviously got into his head, turned him into the Winter Soldier, all that good stuff. So it was just diving into the backstory of each of those characters. Like I said, not too much has gone on. However, by the time you get to the end of the episode, you realize when Sam and his sister were watching TV, the United States government lied to him and they convinced him to give him the shield because they was going to give it to somebody else. And I'm pretty sure all you people who've seen the trailers and you know who the cast is, you know who that shield went to. But besides the actual character in Marvel Comics in terms of like who he is, obviously I know you guys know that. What I wanted to focus on is the message behind, this show. Not just with Falcon, but obviously with, the Winter Soldier as well too. But in this case, it seems like they didn't want a black man to be that symbol because Captain America, like I said, was a blonde hair, blue-eyed. He was the definition of, physical human, the peak of physical human in terms of abilities and, his strength, whatever the case may be. But then imagine Captain America giving the shield to a black man. And then that doesn't look right. That doesn't set the right message. So they convince him to give the shield, and then literally not even 24 hours later, they give it to some other dude who looks like he can be Chris Evans' stunt double. Basically, a blonde-haired, blue-eyed dude. And moral of the story is the government just didn't want Sam to be that symbol, so they convinced him to give it up, knowing good and well he earned it, he deserved it, and Captain America knew this. So it seems like there is going to be some sort of theme regarding race and how people perceive heroes and icons and people who have legacies and stuff like that. But also we just know that the government, their ideal soldier is someone they can control or someone who has a certain appearance. And we all know what that appearance is. So just a small little video. Let me know what y'all thought about the Falcon and Winter Soldier episode 1. Leave a comment down below. And I hope to see y'all later on. Peace out.